A do-it-yourself painting project is one of those things that gets me really excited, and that's because at the end of a hard day's work, you've got so much to show for your effort. The other thing is it doesn't matter if you're 5 or 95, you can have a crack, and it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg to get started. But I'm going to run you through the tradies' tips to doing the perfect job every time. The system's called the 3 Ps. Now this stands for preparation, painting and patience. So first I'm going to prepare my area. Now, the majority of your work in painting is in the preparation, from setting it up and keeping all your other stuff protected to then the preparation of your wall. So now we're going to get stuck into the sanding. So I've got my electric sander ready to go, but I still like to go back to the old school way of a block and sandpaper. Now what that does is I'm just going to do a really light feather across, and it's going to give me the opportunity to see any little imperfections or any major imperfections. Well, that's the first pass of the wall done, and it's actually in pretty good nick. But there's one spot where someone's patched it and it hasn't quite sanded off enough, and then just gone ahead and painted over. So I'm going to need to pull out the big guns for that. Now we're ready for the painting, or the second P. Alright, that's ready to go. Now, we've gone for a really bright green here, and that's because we're in a boring old office. So, anytime you get to use colour, go for it, because it's going to give you a really different feeling at the end of the day. Well, now that my edges are done, I've just got this last little patch that we sanded off before. So, I like to give it one coat, just so that when we roll it out, it's all going to be evenly on the paint. Wow, how good does this colour look? It's really changing the whole feel of this room already, and we haven't even got it on the walls. But now we're up to the rolling. Now before we start, I just want to show you this little invention that saves you a heap of time at the end of the day. It's a tray liner for your paint tray. So instead of pouring your paint directly in and having to sit there and scrub it and get rid of the paint, you simply pour the excess back into your tin, roll it up and throw it away. Alright, we're just about ready. Now the last thing I want to give you a tip on is your roller choice. It makes a massive difference depending on what type of paint you're using and what type of surface you're painting. So pop into your local Stratco and talk to a team member there in the paint section, and they'll point you in the right direction for your perfect roller. Well, what a great day. You can see exactly how much a paint can change a room. This boring old office is now the life of the party.